field one for the men's at 30s grand final. Sydney Scorpions taking on the South Queensland Sharks. Pretty good team list across. Let's chuck a couple of names out here. South Queensland, Cody Green, Australian Men's Open representative. Arepa Ohio, New Zealand representative. And on the Scorps, Willie Bishop, Berryman, Nackler. This is going to be an absolute ripper.
Quite right, Scott. This is one that we've definitely been looking forward to, especially after the calibre of the grand finals that we've already seen prior to this game. This will be no different, make no question. These two teams have actually featured in, I don't want to exaggerate, but I would say the last 762 grand finals at NTLs as well.
I think you might be right. Good research there, Lethal.
These exact size.
Back in possession now, the Sydney Scorpions. No scores on the board yet in this men's 30s grand final. Just having to wait for the half to get into position. A little bit flat-footed in the set here, the Scorpions. They get a little bit more direct now, coming into the line.
Got a good drive now.
Oh, and
an intercept.
Has he got the legs to go the whole way? They're coming at him. He's got to stretch away, the big man.
He's going to get there.
Mook Harrington.
That's an incredible effort. It actually forced, they'd forced him to actually have to go for the intercept there. I thought he was going to knock it down and give away 6 to go. You can see it's such a big play. The knock to his own advantage and then just gives him a 10-metre head start on any Scorpions pursuers. It's a big play. If the ball goes
short of the line,
I think he's gone straight into someone's shin too.
Baker. Back to his feet here. We'll play the ball. Last touch here for the Sharks. Green, little bat on. Another bat on. Wow. And the statement slammed down in the corner. When's the last time you saw a double bat on for a try?
I was just thinking, I don't think I've ever seen one.
Bang, bang. Oh, he loves it. Aaron Swan. No. Green again. Step back in.
Yeah,
Ooh, almost burying underneath. He's short of the line.
I think he's gone straight into someone's shin too.
Baker. Back to his feet here. We'll play the ball. Last touch here for the Sharks. Green, little bat on. Another bat on. Wow. And the statement slammed down in the corner. When's the last time you saw a double bat on for a try?
I was just thinking, I don't think I've ever seen one.
Bang, bang. Oh, he loves it. Aaron Swan. No, it's Luke out there in the number 15.
That's incredible.
You can please make your way out to the
Green.
Penalty.
Just a quick tap.
Well, I don't know that the referee's okay with it.
Back to the mark. It's pretty much going to tap it exactly in the same spot where he tapped it before.
Correct. A couple of words here too between Cody Green and one of the Kennedy brothers.
Strong contact. Out ball. Green sends it straight back. Harrington sums it up perfectly. Oh, the crowd love that one. One of the Scorps boys, a little bit ginger. Good sportsmanship there from the Sharkies.
It's that Cody Green back off the left foot. And the quality of the pass, you can see there's a Scorpions player that shot out off of the line to try and pick off that pass. But as soon as it got past him, and as you said, Mook Harrington off of the line to try and pick off that pass, but as soon as it got past him, and as you said, Mook Harrington again just summed that situation up so well. Held the ball, goes over and opened up a 3-0 lead for the Sharks on the Paint Away scoreboard.
We know, if anything, from the grand finals that we've seen, 3-0. Probably ain't going to get it done here.
No, that's right.
They just need a little bit of footy. They really haven't had too many chances to attack.
This
time they do. And it is the Kennedy boys that link up, get the opening points on the board there for the Scorpions. Just clunky in here,
Yeah,
the Sharks.
disjointed roll ball, but then this step back off the right gets around Benny W there. And John Kennedy is the one that plants the ball over to get the Scorpions up on the board. 3-1 is the scoreline in favour of the Sharks.
Louderton Jones back on the park now. Wraparound play. Jones takes it on himself, tries to get in underneath.
Tim Barton, I think, is the defending middle for the Scorpions.
Jones again within the 7. Oh, higher off the left foot. And Jones plants it this time. Big fist pump as well.
Absolutely.
He's happy with that one. The big fella.
The footwork there of the number 7, Arepa O'Hire.
Bang.
Bang. In between the two middles, and then the quality of the finish from Nathan Jones there. Hitting a hole at pace. You can see that was after rolling the ball too. So much work to do to just get back outside and into the next hole. Very happy with it. That's one of the great fist pumps. A fist pump, I think, not from running.
Yeah, might be. He's a pretty cool, calm, collected character, Jonesy. Don't see him get into it like that too often.
No.
He's happy
Grand
about that
finals only, I think.
Bishop here, he'll be looking to try and work himself into the game. Hasn't had too many clean touches at the moment. Ball back in the hands. He'll direct the traffic out there now. In the half. Wraps around. Kennedy goes. Huge
pass.
Inside ball. Stop it.
Wow.
That was unreal. Have a look at this. Oh. It just perfectly summed up. Back on the inside.
There's a lot to try and summarise there. The pass, the calibre of the pass is pretty obvious.
Back on the inside.
There's a lot to try and summarise there. The calibre of the pass is pretty obvious. The fact that it's gone 52 metres on the fly. But then the wing being able to catch and then have a link that's actually done enough work to get back there in support as well. That's a very impressive touch. Yeah, try for the Scorps.
Penalty's going to come.
See a penalty.
Yep, in the Sharks' favour. Full set of 60 for the Sharkies.
Cody Green again setting up for this left to right pass. Goes away from him this time.
Oh, Louderton's been cleaned off the ball.
Nailed.
Still down on the deck. I think they might pull it up here. Sideline refs come in. Nothing, I don't think there's anything untoward. They'll just pull up because he's not in a good way. Stevie Louder. Just as he has that famous little goose skep that he does, and then switched it back in. Outside jam comes straight back in. I reckon it's got him right in the ribs.
His goose step had actually got him to the outside of his defender too.
He did a really good job. Have a look at the replay. There's the little shutter. Bang.
Oh, yeah. Just
cop the shoulder.
Well, it's just hard when you're not expecting contact there, obviously. Thought they had another play in hand there, South Queensland. And that's a great hold from the Scorpions after putting their own try on the board.
Oh, no support here.
Oh, it done well there to get back. That's John Kennedy again. Helped out Tim Barton. He got himself into a bit of a hole. Got all their players on now. Willie Bishop with the ball in his hands.
Great goal. Well, they are working themselves back into this match now.
Massively game on, that's for sure.
Too much class in this Scorpions team.
There was a lot of control there from Willie Bishop as he got on the field, made sure he knew exactly where he was driving, split the correct way, and then the quality of that pass and the hole that was hit just made it impossible for the South Queensland winger.
For a big man.
Yeah, his outside defenders, though, did such a good job to cut down his space and give him no time to pass. Crowd just getting rowdier and rowdier here. Some countdowns going on. I'm not sure what's happening there. Oh, and here we go, Scott.
Oh, and take that one back in. No. Wow. That was unreal footy. Whisker away. Check this out. It was a tough ball to take off the fingertips there. Knackler flirts with the sideline and it just couldn't connect back up. Allowed it coming across the cover.
Well, it's a play that the Scorpions run.
Jordan pushes forward. He heads into the box as well. Allowed it, and Harrington back onto the field.
You can see again, Scorpions in no rush to get up and make these touches. They're happy to hold, get their line set, and then defend from where they feel comfortable.
Out ball to Benny W.
It's really well covered there.
Sherwood out here on the right-hand side, sends it in. They might have the numbers. Play on is the call. Loudit sums it up. Sherwood finishes it off. The referees point to the spot. Just sort of all unfolded there for the Scorps.
It's actually the latest of switches from Benny W as he just goes across field here, as you can see. A great switch back. I think that's Jesse Green, is it, that ran the switch? And as you called, Sherwood with the finish. Open it back up to a penalty. Referee's happy for the game to continue.
A little bit over vigorous there on Jonathan Webb.
Yeah. Rolled Willie Bishop onto the field now with both Kennedy brothers as well. They've got that second phase again. Should be a try, really, I think.
Yeah, they're going to point to the spot. Good finish.
What they've done so well is when they've set that up for it's just a 4-on-3 platform, but you can see that they're so quick at getting that second phase ball. So it's Mork Harrington trying to get back on side, but the quality of that pass to slide the link out and receive it whilst running on the out as well means that Tim Barton just gets a great opportunity to reach out low and slide into the line there before his
Green shapes, comes back. Nothing here for the Sharks.
They've actually defended that incredibly well.
Yeah, good defence.
Cody Green actually shaped like he was going to throw long there and then tried to have a crack back on the short side of his middle defender, but it was too well defended by the Scorpions.
Phillips.
They've got a great roll on here too, Scott, into the line. It's a good platform.
Good early ball. Nicely subbed up, and Willie Bishop slams it down. Crowd's into that one.
It looks quite simple in the end, but you could tell from the third touch that they were in a great position here. The roll that they had on, it just meant that ball Josh Phillips was able to take well and truly on the outside of his middle defender, which meant that Cody Green was posted, really had to make a decision, tries to jam in and knock the ball down.
Early ball. This might be the last touch coming up now.
Harrington with the ball back in his hands, and oh wow!
There's
a touch, mate. It's one of the great touches there from Heath Cooper, because Harrington had done that so well to shape like he was throwing long left to right, and then flicked it back to Tom Maher, I think it was, on the switch. Wonderful read from the winger.
Touch made there by Loudit. Heckler having to go back to the mark. Bishop back on. Stephen Takchi as well. Edwards picks up, throws it out. There's space out here. Ooh.
Put the Scorpions line under some pressure. It looks like Tuxaluga's actually moved into a link now permanently. Nathan Jones on the slide out to Hayden Baker. There is that dive again. Someone needs to remind Hayden Baker that this is the 30s division. Circus tricks are very impressive. Nathan Jones left to right now on that little rooster play, and that's a great ball, I think. I was pretty happy that was backwards, Scott. Benny W, we've spoken plenty about his ability to defend. He is going to stay and defend now, but he's also thrown the final pass for a quality try here to South Queensland. And it means they hit the lead. 6-5 they lead with 5 minutes left in this fixture.
Quality finish from the Sharkies. Linking up.
Footwork of Kennedy. It's a great touch. Steve Loudit, I think it is. No rush to play the ball.
Gives him a chance here to have a little chat as they work into the last play. Here we go. Last touch. Against the grain. Space here. Dives in between. Level back up. What a game the Kennedy boys are having.
Unbelievable. This is just a little quarterback play, so it's the quickie. Gets it back and gives it straight back to the half, and then it's a running play. Runs straight into the line, finishes, goes between the middle and link defender. You can see Benny W, they're not able to get there. It is against Hayden Baker. He was keen to get up out of the line, trying to force a turnover. Still plenty of time left in this fixture. You look up at the clock and think 2 minutes is not a long time, but a game of touch, a set of six is probably only going for 35 to 40 seconds. They're definitely going to get another crack here.
Oh, held off!
Although.
And going to wipe some time off the clock as well. He's going to put it down in the corner. We saw that a little earlier on today. And now the Scorps have hit the lead again, 7-6.
This is what we're talking about, Scott, that same Rooster play, but you can see rather than passing, he's just run and been a threat himself, running live at the line there. That could be a massive, massive moment in this grand
play for them. Green looks to go short side. Harrington lifts it underneath. Hootie goes in the background. Jones switches and they make the touch. The Scorps. Tim Barton shuts it down. And that is an almighty win in the men's 30s from the Sydney Scorpions. They chased for the majority of the game. And deep towards the back end, they get in front. The Sharks had an opportunity to take it away or get it into extra time, and they couldn't convert.
Exactly right, Scott. It was really a game of two halves. The Sharks were so dominant for the first, certainly 5 minutes of the game, and then the Scorps just grinded their way into the contest. And for that second half, it always felt like they were coming incredibly hard, incredibly strong, and they had some great attacking potency in their side that you could see as soon as those players were able to hit the ball at pace. They were so hard to stop close to the line there.
Oh, just another cracking grand final out here at the Inferno NTL. Only the one try separating these two teams. Congratulations to the Sydney Scorpions taking the men's 30s division this year. Sharks pushed them all the way to the very end.